and we're still with Gerard. It's starting to get worse. It is starting to get a lot worse along here. Bloody hell, mate. Yeah. That looks like a lawnmower down there. Just miles and miles of crap. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to another litter picking video. Today we're at Lake Farm Country Park, and we're still with Gerard.
Hello again.
So we're going to be doing a little bit of a quick litter pick here in the car park, and then we're going to go up onto Dawley Road, make our way down there towards Bolingbroke Road, and we'll just get it looking a bit tidier. So yeah, let's get into it.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Why put it in the bin when you can just chuck it on the floor?
That's it, exactly. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. It is. What an attitude to have.
Very as well. That's not really winding up.
Yeah. I mean, this is just, yeah, someone's had a takeaway here, and all the stuff that was in the takeaway is just strewn out the car window or out the door, and they drive off. What is that in there? Oh, come on. Just want to get this box out of here. Cool, that was hard work just to get that one box out of the bushes there. Right, there we go, didn't take long. Just get these last few bits out of here. Another Budweiser. Yeah, it didn't take long. Now the car park's looking completely clean. That took us about 3 minutes to get that clean. Right, so this is Dawley Road, which you might have seen if you follow Gerard or Chili's channels. So Chili does quite a lot of videos here in the country park. And then Gerard quite regularly comes along and cleans this road. We see Gerard over there, look. He works like an absolute Trojan. He's got to be the best litter picker in the whole country. And it's just the same old story along here. Fast food, takeaway stuff, little bits of plastic packaging. Come on, I'm going to get this. Come on, mate. There we go. Same old drinks cans. Oh, lost the end of my picker there. Yeah, still the same old drinks bottles and cans, all the old containers that you just find everywhere. Chocolate bars and sweet wrappers. It really is just never ending, but yeah, we'll get this all cleared up along this road. Get it looking nice for a little bit longer.
How are you enjoying your trip to Dawley Road?
It's just beautiful, isn't it? It's lovely. So by the time this one comes out, you'll have already seen, hopefully, previous litter pick that I did with Gerard over on Quebec Road, just cleaning up. I mean, that was an absolute horrible hellhole of a place. We got that all tidied up and we went off for our breakfast at the Greasy Spoon. Very nice too. Out on Dawley Road and then Bolingbroke after this. late 2025 here at the moment. Getting into winter. The weather's turned, it's getting cold. It's a nice, horrible, grey, rainy day here. But if there's ever a quiet period where I'm not making any videos for whatever reason, because we're just too busy and I've not got the time to edit, remember you can always go to Trash Trek, that's Gerard's channel, or you can go and watch his mate Chili on his channel. It really is astounding some of the work they do down here, like just the amount of crap that people are dumping around here. It really beggars belief. Right, so here we are now, Bolingbroke Way. Made it all along the edge of the road there. Gerard's just on the other side. He's got a bit of a wider verge than me, so there's just a bit more area for him to cover and more rubbish, I'm sure. But this bag's quite heavy now, so I'm going to get that tied off. All right.
Well, we haven't even got to the main event, and we've done.
That's three bags now, isn't it? Yeah.
Big bags
The
worth.
tyre there, look, yeah.
If I can get that in there.
See that sign there? No tipping.
That's about as useful as a flipping chocolate teapot, that is.
Yeah.
As we're going to be walking in one direction, because this is like a crescent moon shaped road,
Okay.
we don't know what we're going to stumble upon here.
No.
So I'll take some pictures so I can just report. So I often leave stuff on this corner. This is Dorley Road, everyone. If you've seen my channel, you've seen me clean this a few times.
Yep.
But today we're going to go into Bolingbroke Way, which is, Ross said he wanted to encounter something. If you're a fan of Star Trek, this is like encountering the Borg. Resistance is futile.
It definitely is.
And we'll keep
All right.
pressing on.
Yep.
I'll catch you up.
Okay, thanks, mate.
Take a picture. 3 and a bit bags so far.
Yep. It's a good start. Yeah, it's just nice to get off of that main road now, away from all the loud, busy traffic. But Gerard has sort of warned me we could find anything down here. There's definitely going to be plenty of litter, because it's a bit more of a little quiet road out of the way. People do tend to come along here and dump stuff, so we will see what we can find. But so far, it's looking quite nasty. This is all just the same stuff on the go, stuff that's thrown out of people's car windows.
So this is a notorious fly tipping road.
Yeah.
I mean, we can only reach just here. Don't
Yeah.
want to get too involved with that barbed wire fence.
Underneath that, yeah, in the
Yeah, I
bushes
think
there under the fence,
we can
it's
get a bit-
horrific.
That's so far back we can't get to it.
Look at the scale of that under there, yeah. That looks nasty. Yeah.
Ultimately, we've got a barbed wire fence in front of us, whether the camera's picking it up, and
Yeah.
we just can't get to that.
We've got the blackthorn bushes and everything, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just too much.
I've always been a believer that you can do what you can do.
That's it, yeah. And that's what we're going to do. Whatever we can. Whatever we can get to, we'll get it up.
Nasty place, ain't it?
Yeah, horrific. What a hellhole.
Nasty place.
It's all this broken glass along here. Oh dear. But yeah, we've had a nice weekend here actually. So Liz and I took a bit of a long weekend down here in London. Had a couple of trips into the city centre, just catching up with some old friends and generally having a good time. Good bit of tourism, bit of exploring. And yeah, as we were down here, it was a good opportunity to come and meet up with Gerard, who is just an absolute legend of the litter picking world. And it's been a bit surreal, to be honest, to be invited to come down and help out on some of his regular areas that I'm used to seeing in all of his videos. It's quite good fun to be here and actually see them with my own eyes. It is even worse than it looks on the videos, trust me, even worse. Like just... What do you call this?
A drug road.
A drug road?
Just like people come here,
yeah,
do drugs,
yeah,
and just drugs and drink and just trash it.
yeah.
You can see it's completely out of the way.
That's it, and they're just off their head.
Yeah.
Completely off their head.
Yeah.
I think you have to be dumping all this shit.
With roads like this, all you can do is get the worst.
Yeah.
Look at this. Just the remnants of a fly tip, look.
I keep losing this.
Is your knob falling off?
My knob's coming off, yeah. Can't get it to stay on.
All right. Never mind.
How's your knob?
My knob's a fine, mate.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, okay. Glad to hear it.
Glued.
Okay. Do you put a bit of glue on there, do you?
I put a bit of super glue on and then leave them 48 hours.
Right, okay. I'll have to remember that. Here's one for you there, Gerard.
What a cock. Thank you very much.
Come on, you irons.
Listen, I can dish it and I can take it.
That's it. Good, good.
You know we started in Lake Farm Park today?
Yep.
Well, there's Nick. Your viewers probably don't know Nick, and he hasn't got a YouTube channel, but he's a really robust litter picker. He found let's say a dolly.
Uh-huh.
We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
But he found a dolly with its head removed
Yeah.
in Lake Farm Park a few weeks ago, and he actually said, he said, I thought I found a dead body at first.
Oh my God.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we've only come along about sort of 200 yards along here, and unfortunately it's starting to get worse. It is starting to get a lot worse along here. I mean, just to show you what's in this fence line here. Yeah, the scale of it through here, the fly tipping, there's boxes and black bin bags and stuff just strewn along there. So anyway, Gerard's going to work along there, pulling out some of the fly tipping that people have dropped in there. And I'm just going to bag up whatever I can along this fence line here. Oh, it's horrific. It really is horrific. Right. Yeah, this is hard work along here, everyone. It really is hard going. Just obviously I'm having to crouch down. I'm sorry if you don't get the best view down here. But the scale of this is just staggering. But it really is just soul destroying, to be honest. It's hard going. But we'll try and keep upbeat. Anyway, as I was saying, we've had a couple of trips into London, meeting up with some friends. We saw all the sights. We went to Westminster and we went to Charing Cross, Leicester Square, you know, Nelson's Column, the Christmas markets along there. It's a nice time of year to be in the city. And then, yeah, killing two birds with one stone. Just made sense to be able to come here and do a bit of litter picking too. Get a couple of videos in for the channel. being able to meet up with the legend that is Gerard. Yeah, it's been good fun. I know it might not look like good fun. It's quite a strange idea of something being fun, but it is. He really is on another level, is Gerard. I mean, he's up there now, pulling all these big heavy things out of the bushes, getting them all piled up for the council. This is a man who picks thousands, like literally thousands of bags every year of rubbish. He just puts in a mammoth shift. He's out almost every day.
Putting bags up here in a minute.
Yeah.
There's an ever-growing pile of it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we are fighting in here. Right. Let's see if I can reach any of this stuff. That's the trouble along here. We've got barbed wire fence, and then all manner of different bushes, blackthorn bushes, all the prickly hedges. It's just hard work to get under here. Oh. Trying to get a few of the big bits out. I'm just trying to make a dent in it, really. It's one of those areas that certainly gets easier to do as we get into winter. I mean, it's all starting to die back now, but when these bushes die back, and if any of them get cut back, it is a really good time of year. This is when we're going to start ramping up, actually. I mean, Gerard doesn't care. He does it all year round. He's in an urban environment, though. So cleaning streets, you can do that all year round, but we do quite a lot of stuff in the countryside. And it's easier to get into the bushes once they've died back in winter. So yeah, this will be our prime litter picking season now. These next few months, that's when we'll pick most of our bags, and when I'll be filming more of my videos. So you've got lots to look forward to. I'm going to be going back over a few spots that I haven't done in a long time. I'm going to do some kind of retrospective 1 year on videos, because there are some places that I haven't been to in it almost a year. And we'll see how they compared to the last video. And I've got a few other surprises in store, hoping that we'll be able to do a few more sort of travel videos like this. Call them travel videos, getting out of town, going somewhere different, showing you some different sights. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. Hope you're still enjoying all the videos. If you are, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Leave us a little mention in the comments. Let us know what you're getting up to if you're litter picking in your area. Tell me what you think of what we're doing. Give me a thumbs up for Gerard. Give him a shout out. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you like what you're seeing, then yeah, please consider subscribing. You can get notifications for our videos, so every time a new one comes out, you get a little ping on your phone. A pair of scissors there, look. Tell you what, we're definitely making a big dent here though. Frustrating not to be able to get right in there. I mean, I can see loads of stuff through there on the other side, but but we are getting there. We are definitely getting there. Making a big dent, that's for sure. Right, what have we got down here? Bloody hell, mate.
I've been having some fun.
Yeah. Look at all this.
Look all of it behind you.
Good God, yeah.
I'm only going to rest you so much because
Yeah.
the council can only take so much at a time.
Right, yeah, well of course, yeah.
Do,
They're quite limited, yeah.
I'll come with chili or something.
Yeah.
Because obviously he lives a bit more local.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, a bit more local than me,
we'll
eh?
drag a bit more out at some point.
Yeah. Okay, mate.
I wouldn't overly fuss about it.
Okay.
We've removed quite a huge portion, look.
Yeah, making a dent, aren't we? That's the thing. Right, let's get another bag going. Get back into it. Yeah, at the end of the day, every bag that we fill here, that's one bag less of crap that's just lying around making this place look horrible. The thing is, the more that people see lying around here, the more they feel kind of numb to it, like it's normal for them to dump it here too. So we're just trying to make some kind of an impact here. As I say, Gerard will come back again with someone else as well, maybe with Chili. And it's just gradually getting that initial pile of stuff down, getting all the old stuff out of the way. I mean, this is all presumably household waste, all in black bin bags. Could be like construction waste. Oh, God knows what it is. But it definitely shouldn't be here, that's for sure. So we'll get this down. Bloody hell, that's heavy. I mean, some of it looks like garden waste. These sort of branches poking out the bags. Whoa. These two together, they weigh a ton. See if I can shift them now. Oh, blimey, that's heavy. Oh, I tell you what, that one's got a little break in it. This is plasterboard by the looks of it. That explains why it's so heavy. Someone's been tearing down a plasterboard wall. They've just bagged it all up and then chucked it out here. Well, the council are going to have good fun hauling all of that into their trucks, I can tell you. Bloody hell. Right, let's get some of this litter up and we'll move these other black bin bags as well. Hopefully they're not all quite as heavy. Hey, what do you know? We've got another presumably fake number plate. Brilliant.
This is the problem, you see, as we're about to show your viewers.
Yeah.
People say, oh, the council don't do enough, but this is the problem. The councils can't cope because you get this mass fly tipping.
Yeah.
And, you know, this will take them ages to clear.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding the fact that this is probably private land once you're a certain...
Sure, once you cross the boundary, yeah.
You can see how much of it there is.
Yeah, if I show you.
See what we've removed.
We get a good view up here on this pile. This is what we've got out. Gerard's moved most of it, all this fly tipping, but there's...
And it's not even half of it.
At least double that down here, yeah. Bits of furniture, you got, you know, swivel desk chair, suitcase. That looks like a lawnmower down there. Just miles and miles of crap. Oh, that's all plasterboard. That feels even heavier than the last one. I suppose we can always just notify the council this stuff here and we do what we can do, you know. It's just too much. It's like Gerard was just saying, when they come with their truck, they can probably only fit this load that we've got here, so we'll add to it a little bit more, but there's actually not much point us doing any more of the fly tipping, at least for now. I'll get down and get this litter anyway. This is something that I can do. Just fill this bag up with a bit more litter. But yeah, just look at this place. I mean, so this is effectively the sort of crescent moon field between Dawley Road, and then Bolingbroke is the one that's come around us behind here. And you can just see the scale of all this underneath the bushes. Some of it's gone out into the field. And then just here under this tree, we've got all of this stuff, you know, all the furniture. I mean, this is just madness. Be able to get, it is mental, yeah. You say it's just a quiet place where you can pull up. No one's ever gonna see you do it.
No. I said to the council, you need cameras. They said, we can't afford to. I said, you can't afford not to.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. You got to have some kind of prevention.
Yeah, because it's probably only one or two doing this.
That's the thing, yeah.
On this industrial scale.
Yeah.
And if you catch them,
yeah,
you prevent it.
yeah. Oh yeah, you know who it is. It's the people who, you know, come to a construction site and say, oh yeah, we'll move that for 30 quid, yeah.
Yeah, or the builders themselves.
Or the builders,
we're not
yeah.
going to take this for down the dump for 400, 500 quid. We'll just take it the Bolingbroke way.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, I know a good spot, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Well, there's other stuff going on here because I found a couple of condom packets as well.
I could think of better places.
Yeah.
Like a 5-star hotel.
Little old broken bed back there.
Crazy. Look at this pile.
Yeah.
And this is, I wouldn't even say this is half of it at the most.
No, definitely not. Maybe a third of it, but yeah.
Yeah, look at it.
That's mad. That is absolutely mad.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, okay.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep our heads up. Right, so we're moving on from there now. Continue our way along Bolingbroke Way. We'll just fill a few more bags of stuff along here. Okay, not just one, 2, 3 more license plates. There you go.
Oh, more number plate. Yeah, just keep dumping them on the road, mate, and I'll let them know.
Yeah. I just can't get my head around the scale of it.
Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. I mean, to clean this, you'd need every sort of YouTube litter picker
Yeah.
within sort of the southeast.
Yeah.
Come down here and spend the entire day.
Yeah. Litter pickers assemble.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be the Hulk. Oh dear.
There's a lot of people on, there's like a big Facebook group, UK Litter Pickers, probably about 10,000 members on the group.
Yeah.
And there's a few people up and down the country who are real sort of, they're like you know, real regular, they're out there every day and they're constantly posting. And a few weeks back, they all got together,
Oh, lovely.
like from up and down the country, and they all just went to this one place and they had a team of about 20 of them, all like real hardcore litter pickers, and they just did it.
All mad as a box of frogs.
All absolutely nutters, yeah, yeah.
I
That's
think
it.
sometimes you have to be as mad as a box of frogs, because
Yeah, definitely.
like I've said on a few videos, if you let a place like this get you down, you'll go downhill very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
totally
just gotta
agree.
keep your spirits up.
Totally
Just say to
agree.
yourself, look, we've got X amount of bags.
Yeah.
Get as much as we can. We've removed a few fly tips. You know.
Made a dent in it at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, this sort of litter here.
Oh, we got some fast gas.
Yeah.
Nice. Bloody hell. do you know what? Even up in rural Suffolk we find that.
Yeah, loads of them.
Yeah.
My record's about 60.
I've seen the one of Chili's where he got about 200 of them.
Got about 200, yeah. And then he lugged them all miles.
Yeah.
His trolley, I think he said he made about 5 journeys.
Sure.
The trolley's wheels were just flat with the weight of them.
Yeah.
Right, tell you what. Some of that. Just going to put this on this pile back there for the mug.
Okay.
You can see how long it's been there, look.
Well, it starts to rot down, doesn't it?
Yeah, put that in that place.
But yeah, ever since they banned those, the little miniature canister things,
They've gone to the big
they've just
ones,
gone to the
haven't
big
they?
industrial ones, yeah.
Move the goalpost, don't it?
That's all it does, yeah. They say every time you inhale it, it gives you, you know, minor brain damage.
Does it? I think you do minor brain damage to start with.
So you think of, we're going to have a generation of people in about a decade who are just going to be completely in the head because they've just inhaled this stuff for their whole young adult lives. I mean,
as my brother would say, they got the brains of a rocking horse.
it's a good one.
You like
Yeah.
that one, don't you?
Yeah.
It's just never ending, mate, ain't it?
Yeah.
Just get the easy stuff, fill up bags.
Yeah.
More building waste in black bags.
Yeah. Got that?
It's
Yeah.
gas canister.
Yeah. Another one there, look.
Chuck it out, mate, and I'll deal with it.
Okay.
This looks like, I looked down the road and I could just see piles and piles of bags. Look at it, if the camera picks it up.
Yeah, if you can see that, big pile there, massive pile beyond that, pile here.
Oh.
Squeeze through all the branches. Right, put myself in a spot where I can stand up now. Just work on this. Another condom, nice. The amount of condom wrappers I've found.
Have you?
You think? Here, love, I know a good spot.
Yeah,
I'll tell you,
a lovely spot.
I know how to treat a lady.
Oh.
Take you down the Bolingbrook.
Don't make it. Oh, God.
We're battling, aren't we?
Yeah, we've certainly cleaned it out. I mean, there's bits and bobs, but the terrain makes it difficult to get
Does,
to a lot
yeah.
of it. What I need to do is whip out Big Dick for some of these. You reckon?
Yeah, might need to, yeah.
You want to have a play with Big Dick next time?
Next time I'm down, yeah, I need a bit of time to prepare myself, I think, for Big
Okay.
Dick.
You take some handling.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Big Dick is Gerard's affectionate name for
My 9 foot.
his 9-foot litter picker, that's it, yeah. Whereas his,
a younger brother though.
oh, is that a 6-footer you've got as well?
That's a 4.5. So
Oh.
I've got his younger brother, Big Dick's younger brother is Small Dick.
Yeah.
He's 4.5 feet.
Oh, okay.
And then the first one I bought if you can stop yourself from tittering,
Uh-huh.
was my big boy. Love having a fun with my big boy in public.
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, sometimes you just got to whip it out.
Just got to whip it out, mate.
Yep.
You got to whip it out. Let's keep litter picking.
Let's do it.
Jovial joke.
Are we winning?
We are winning, yeah, without doubt.
Okay. Comes the rain.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Are you wimping out with the hood as well now?
Gotta be done, mate.
Gloves under hood, eh? As I told you, I survived the 19...
All right, you're a
I
child of the
I
1970s.
survived the 1970s.
I was a child of the wimpy 2000s.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Nothing I can do about that.
Oh dear, what a day.
I wasn't playing on asbestos roofs and
No.
listening to punk music, you know.
I remember we used to have a day out in the van,
Yeah,
in the back of the pickup, and about 7 or 8 of us would sit in the back of the pickup,
yeah,
and we'd go down to Runnymede by Staines,
yeah.
and that was considered a major treat.
Wow. See if I can get this fast gas out of here. So for anyone who doesn't know, fast gas, nitrous oxide. There's a little valve on there, and these idiots basically inhale the gas. It's a laughing gas, just for a very quick high. And in the long term, it completely rots your brain out. But some people absolutely love that, so fair enough, each to their own. Goes the fast gas. Whoa, I can just about get that plastic bottle there. Here we go. No dumping waste. Offenders will be prosecuted. Well, somehow I feel like that's unlikely. It looks like it, mate. Yeah, we've done well.
I mean, there's 200 bags deeper in.
Yeah.
But unless you get yourself a bulldozer and bulldoze everything here,
if you can get in there, yeah.
you're not going to get to it.
No,
There's
that's it.
another one there, look. Yeah, I mean, look, you can't get to that, can you?
No, no way.
No.
You'd be scratching your face to pieces
Oh, you'd
for starters.
be killed to death, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So yeah, we are sort of approaching the end here, which is good. Come a good long way down here along Bolingbroke Way.
Another fly tip.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unrelentless.
Oh god, yeah. We've got rubble and all sorts down here, yeah.
Can't get into that
Tyres, all sorts of crap. There's an old
here, look, Rob,
Dyson Hoover.
look.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, how
That's
can you clear that?
unrelenting, yeah, yeah.
I mean, you'd need an articulated
Yeah.
for all the rubbish we've encountered today, wouldn't you?
You just need to dig it out, get a big digger.
Yeah, it needs to be bulldozed over
Yeah.
and dug out.
Yeah.
Absolutely chucking it down, ain't it?
It is, yeah.
Really there. You can just see that's been thrown out of the car by the force of it, look.
Yeah. Right, we've gotten to the end of Bolingbroke Way now. We've just come out. This is back onto Dorley Road now. It's absolutely chucking it down now. But we're almost there, so just a little bit more of the verge along here. Just get a few more odd bits that have been chucked out by the cars. Cans and bottles and stuff. And yeah, momentarily we'll be done. Tell you what, it's been a tough old battle along here today. That Bolingbroke Way is an absolute hole. I mean, sheesh. I can confidently say that's one of the worst places that I've litter picked. Just horrendous. Just for the scale of the rubbish and just the simple fact that so much of that fly tipping is going on down there, that blew my mind.
Never seen so much traffic on a Saturday.
That's
They
mental.
must have been waiting for you.
Yeah, that's it. Right.
It will be picked up on Monday.
Sounds good,
You
mate.
enjoy your litter pick.
Mate,
Dorley's a nice road though. You can see why I want to maintain this road. It's such a nice green road in sort of good
With all-
part of London.
yeah, all your verges and stuff. I bet in spring it's quite nice to,
Oh, it's beautiful.
when it all comes to life.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
I want to show you something real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Your camera won't pick it up, but it'd be good to show the viewers.
Yeah,
If you look
through
you
there.
can see how what we've done on.
That's one of our piles there, yeah.
I don't know if it'll pick
Nah,
it up or not, but
that won't, but
that's just one of the piles. So we sort of walked up to the corner and followed it round because it's like a sort of crescent moon shape.
that's it.
You can see.
You can.
There's
you
so
can.
much of it, you can see it.
That is nuts.
Thank you for
Bonkers,
joining me
yeah,
today.
of course,
Thank you very
of
much. I
course.
appreciate your help. And
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Let's get somewhere a bit quieter down here.
okay,
So we got all this car park cleaned up, Dorley Road down to there, Bolingbroke, we've done what we can. I reckon all that fly tipping, the bags, the unbaggables, what do you reckon? 60, 70?
70, I would say.
Close to 70
And I
bags
would
then.
say there's at least 150 in there more, but it's just inaccessible,
Yeah.
isn't it? This is, look, there's already, look, what we do it, look.
Since we've been here, yeah, well that's the same car.
Yeah.
There was a bloke in there, he's probably still in there.
Probably out to be dead on something.
Yeah, well he's put a couple of beer cans there anyway.
Wow.
Well,
Thank you, mate.
so anyway, nice to be down here, and what is it that we say, Gerard? It's over there somewhere, but we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the next one.
Cheers.